I believe I'm live. Hi, welcome to once again Dragon Age and Origins. I believe this is number 35. If you're watching this on YouTube, well, then you know I've uploaded it to YouTube. I just got it to load at the 32 recently. Let's start the game. So, welcome. I am Pat Luther, science fiction fantasy writer. If you've been watching this before, even if you haven't, what I do here is I'm playing this game, Dragon Age Origins, and talking about the storyline, the techniques they use, looking into some of those, and discussing how it can be adapted to novel writing or possibly playwriting. Usually novel writing is what I talk about here. So here we are, Dragon Age Origins. I have chosen this one because that's very good, deep in storyline. It's not a sandbox game, although it's not exactly open world. Although it is non-linear, which is great, but there's a linear storyline too, so they do a good job of balancing both those things. There are several sections of the story that you can do in any order you want. Currently, we are in Orzammar, which is the last of the three major parts. Oh, we just finished Orzammar, that's right. I'm here in camp again, talking to all the people in camp. And once again, I started before my Alexa went off, so I had to tell her to stop. So here we are in camp. And we're talking to people. Let's see. I guess I don't need to save, I just loaded it, but talking to Morrigan, because I haven't spoken to her yet. The other characters I've mostly spoken to last command. And I think all these things we've asked her before.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
And yeah, I don't want to ask her that, so never mind. Okay. Nothing new with Morrigan. And of course, you're here just in time for me to, actually, do the inventory management, because I've got 92 out of 90. That's interesting. I have more things carried than I have people, or that I have. Yeah, my maximum is 90, and I currently have 92. And for some reason, it's letting me do that. However, I'm going to get rid of a lot of it. But I'm going to try find, let's see here. Unlock sword. I'm going to see if any of the stuff I have is better than what currently is being used, and look at this. Paragon longsword is definitely better for Alistair than the Marek. Sorry, Marek. We're going to sell your sword. That's a battle axe. Okay. Is he wearing the best armor? Heavy, massive 40 to 3.75. Oh. Paragon. All the Paragon armor is actually better than what he's wearing. So I think, of course, he's got all this King Kalen stuff. It's kind of a theme. I'm going to see if Ogren wants the Paragon stuff. Yeah, it's better than what he's got. Oh, but he can't wear most of it. He can't use most of it, so that's not going to work. Who else wears heavy armor? Sten does. Yeah, why not? Just kind of weird putting Sten in giants or in a dwarf armor. But there he goes. Okay. And I think I want to give him some kind of big two-handed battle axe. Okay, damage 18. Battle axe 200, damage 16. Yeah, that's better. Okay. We're doing good. Giving him some. Oh, I have no accessories. Okay. That's weird. What else? Let's see. Okay. Is Merrick's blade better than Duncan's blade? Nope, Duncan's sword is still better. Okay. Just making sure everybody's got the best armor and weapons they can have. Four. Nope. Kane's shield is best shield. I don't know about this. Why this sword is just a blank gray square. But that's what it is. Okay. Morrigan. There's no robe she can wear. Ogren. Is this stuff better than what he's got? 2.75. No, it is not. I think the Legion stuff is better. Fair enough, I'm going to give him the Helm of Legion. I'm going to give Sten the Paragon helmet. Since he's got Paragon and everything else. Yes, I will trust my giant as a dwarf. Because it makes the most sense, right? Morgan, okay. No, we have no armor for her either. Need light armor, need stuff for her. Okay. That's everything. So I'm going to go sell a bunch of stuff
If
to
there's
Morgan.
anything I can do for you, please tell me.
Yes, you can. Let me see your wares, Boden.
I'm
Odin,
sure
that's
you'll
his
be
name.
pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Okay, where me? Let's get rid of all these extra weapons. They're taking up space. Gonna keep all those for Liliana to use. Poisons, wounds. Gems, I can sell them. Okay. Spirit things, we don't need these. I mean, I don't need something like that. Okay. Wait, I'm not a 71? And all the rest is stuff that I'm using, so I really need to increase my carrying capacity or learn how to get rid of some of this other stuff. Okay. We can at least get rid of some ruins by sticking them on weapons. So yeah, let's do that.
Enchantment!
Okay, Duncan Sword. Digger's Fully Ruined Paragon Sword does nothing. Let's give this is Alistair, so definitely the Silverite Rune. That's front and center. Cold Iron is +2 versus Undead. Oh. Master Lightning +4 electricity against everybody. Yeah, let's give him some spell resistance too. No, actually let's not do that. Let's give him +2 versus Undead. That sounds fun. Oops.
Enchantment?
I meant to go through all the weapons.
Enchantment!
Darkstorm Greatsword equipped by Ogren. Okay. Give him one. Oh. +4 versus Darkspawn. Yeah, let's do that. And spell resistance. Physical resistance. Give Ogren some extra physical resistance. Make him unstoppable. Okay. Zevran has these. Give him some extra damage for Darkspawn. So Flame, Frost, Darkspawn. Okay. Staker's on there. Master's Punisher. Let's give him some extra damage for Darkspawn and against Undead. And we'll give him extra spell resistance. That sounds good. Okay. Now we're off. We want to go back to the tower briefly. And then we want to go to back to the tower and then quickly back to the Underdark, back to Orzammar to let Dagna know that she's been accepted by the tower, assuming she has been. Okay, dog meat, thanks. That's very nice. Okay. Go back. I'll let you be. I was expecting some kind of interaction. Let's see. Who am I taking to the tower with me?
Yes.
Why not Win? Because she likes going there. And I'll take Liliana because
Indeed.
I take her everywhere. Except, as you recall from last year, Janella, the character I'm playing here, is now in the romantic relationship with Alistair, not Liliana. She eventually forced confrontation and made me choose between the two of them. I chose him.
Concentrate, like we practiced. Now, fire!
What's going on? Oh, quick dark spawn. Can't get there that way. Can't get there from here. Yeah, there's one. Oh, I could have gone this direction. Well, that was brief. Hello.
Discipline and focus. The Master says we will help in the battles to come.
Excellent. Good to know.
Is it true? Is this the Great Blight?
Yep. Don't worry. The Grey Wardens are here to save the day. Let's see what the Master says.
I'm taking these apprentices to Redcliffe. The first enchanter says you need every able-bodied mage for the war. They're young, but capable enough, as you saw.
Yeah, they seem to do good. Excellent. Good to see so many people helping me out here.
Well, all
Sorry,
right.
I've got a bit of a cold still. Lingering from,
So I shall.
I believe, last week when I said I had that. It's still going on, so. Sorry if I sound a little stuffy. I'm just going to pop in here real quick, talk to Irving. Hi, Irving.
Welcome back, friend. You'll be glad to learn that the Circle is well on its way to recovery.
Yeah, I'm surprised I remembered his name too. Yeah. Will the Circle be ready to face the Blight?
Do not worry. We are gearing up for battle as we speak.
Nice.
We will be there when the time comes.
Excellent. Dagna of Orzammar wishes to study magic.
Orzammar, indeed. You have piqued my curiosity.
Yeah, she's a pretty
It
big
is
dwarf.
common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest magic, no matter how hard she tries.
She is aware of this, but her interest has not
Fascinating.
waned.
I suppose the Circle should be
Waned or
flattered.
wand? She's willing to give up caste and clan for this.
I see. If she is willing to sacrifice so much for this, then we should feel honored.
Yes, you should.
Tell Dagna of Orzammar that this path will not be easy. But if she chooses it, then she is welcome here at the Circle. She will live and study with the Tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices when it is appropriate.
I shall return to Orzammar with this news then. Now I'm going to say, she's going to be so overjoyed. She's going to be very happy.
The circle was in better shape. I fear she may be disappointed when she arrives.
I think she'll be very interested in what happened.
This will be interesting. She could tell us much about our dwarven neighbors. Yes, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea. I shall take this as an indication that perhaps things are starting to look up for the circle.
Oh.
Thank you.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
You've already done much for the circle. Now you must see to your duty as a Grey Warden.
Farewell. Forgive me, but I must take my leave.
I wish you well. No, you will always be welcome here.
Oh, good. I have to find out who wanted this, what was it? I have black market lyrium that I'm trying to sell to somebody. I should look that up and see who that is. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk to Orda last time I was there. I'll do that. There's a mage there named Godwyn. Okay. Let's make that one active. See if we can find this Godwyn person. I mean, he's probably dead, right? Most of them are. I'm gonna have to go search the whole tower.
I
don't know if I have the strength for another big battle.
The Grey Warden saved us. Fighting the Blight is the least we can do.
True.
The Circle has always played a part in defeating the Blights. This is our chance to show that we will fight and die for our home, just like any other Ferelden.
Why did Dennis's bed show up? Oh. There was stuff there. Okay. I think that was a secret stash that I learned about earlier. Hello, people. That's down. I'm gonna go up. Because I need to get into the center somehow, which means I went the wrong way. Oh, maybe I can get there this way if I go left.
Come on, you rested enough. We need to get these out of the tower before they get fragrant.
Yes. Here's the speak center thing. Okay. Do I want to go searching this entire tower for Godwyn, or do I just want to sell this lyrium to the first merchant I find? I mean, there he is. Okay, he's there. Just gotta figure out how to get there. Out the door to the right, and then around to the right. It's not a door. Alright, this is the door. Okay. Where am I compared to him? He's the, okay, so I do want to go right. And then second right. 1, 2, there he is. Oh, it's you. You're the boy in the chest.
Oh, it's you! You saved the circle. I'd kiss your feet if you look as though you'd kill me if I did that.
Yeah, probably would.
You'll settle for a handshake, won't you? Maybe a kiss on the forehead, eh?
About 50 gold. I met a dwarf who mentioned you.
Rogek? He's a personal friend, and sometimes we, you know, correspond. Did he, have anything for me?
He does if you have a whole lot of money for me. Hold on a second. Sorry, my water bottle's empty, so I'm pouring more water into it from a different bottle. That makes sense, right? Because these things are thirsty work, you know. Babbling all this time. Okay. I'm back. Here we go. Yes, lyrium, but he bought it, so you're dealing with me now.
Yes, yes. I'll take it off your hands right now. What about 50 sovereigns? That's a good price, no?
That sounds good. Ooh. We can ask for more. It wasn't easy getting here. 75.
Look, I have 65 sovereigns and this dagger I stumbled upon in the tower. Will that do?
Yes. Very nice. Here's your lyrium.
Done and done. You have your gold, and I have my lyrium. Everyone's happy. Out of curiosity, do you know why this lyrium took so long to get here?
Orzamar's gates were closed because of political unrest. I'll tell him the truth.
Dwarves and their politics. Always causing trouble. How is the situation now?
I fixed it. They have a new king. I could just say, why don't you go to Orzammar and find out yourself? I'm pretty sure he can't do that. They have a new king.
Ah, I see. Well, I just wanted to know if I should expect another late delivery.
That's a lot of lyrium. Why do you need all this lyrium?
Well, mages need lyrium for spells and things. Nothing you'd know about.
Tell me what you're hiding. But I'm curious, and I did save you.
I suppose you did at that. Well, yes, but you see, the Templars use lyrium too. They cannot manipulate natural energies like mages can, but they need to be able to fight us. The big problem with lyrium is that it has diminishing returns, and the Templars become dependent on it.
You're taking advantage of the Templars, encouraging them. And for money, you despicable, profiteering crook!
If it wasn't me and Rogek, someone else would do it.
Huh. How do you keep this operation hidden?
Those that know what I do have good reason not to get me in trouble.
Huh. Okay, you know, not a big fan of the Templars or the mages. I mean, the Templar-mage relationship is not something Janella needs to get involved in. Politics, crime, it goes on. It doesn't help me stop the blight, fight the blight to stop it, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to take my leave of you now.
Goodbye, then.
There was another option where I could have demanded money for my silence, but I don't think blackmail is a business Janella wants to get into either. After all, no, she just made, what? What'd she pay for it? 25? She sold it for 65, so she made 40 sovereign off this deal. How do I get out of here? First level. Downstairs, okay. So, she'll take that. She'll have a slightly guilty conscience, but not too terribly, because, you know, screw the Templars. And she'll take her leave and wash her hands of the entire circle. And now I don't have to come back here anymore. Goodbye, y'all. Oops, that's not the outside. I don't want to go down there. There's some separate whole quest line that goes down there, which I'm not going to bother with. There's a monster I could kill or something.
So you mentioned you had a son. What happened to him?
I honestly don't know, Alistair. He was taken from me. Such births are seldom, as there are ways to prevent it, but it does happen. And any child born to a Circle Mage belongs to the Chantry.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It was a long time ago. A very long time ago.
Couldn't you do something about it?
Do what? I was weak from the birthing process, and there were... No, there was nothing I could do.
Do you think about it?
All the time.
Maybe Alistair's her son. No, he knows whose father is. Okay, goodbye, mages. Let's pop by Orzammar real quick. And Orzammar, talk to Dagna. Ooh, as I recall, it's right here. Yep, she is.
Hello, how can I... Oh, it's you! And it's been, well, quite a while. Enough time to get to the Circle and back, I hope. Oh, please tell me what they
So
said.
it just wastes a month doing this, right? Because she said it's 2 weeks to get to the Circle. First Enchanter Irving accepted you for study.
Ancestors, bless you. I can't believe it. There hasn't even been a Dwarven observer in the Circle since Urelden in the 13th century.
Wait, it's not unprecedented then.
I need to pack. No, my parents would get suspicious. I need to go. Is there anything I should bring? Books, tuition?
The mage... A little token of your gratitude would be nice. Yeah, why not?
Of course, a reward. I was just bringing some lyrium in from the storeroom. Will that do?
I don't
I
know.
have either a lyrium rune that can be implanted in any weapon, or some of the serum mages use. Which do you want?
Oh, wait. For me? Yeah, I'll take the rune. Why not?
Here you go. I hope it's enough to thank you. I'll never forget what
I
you did.
didn't realize I was
If you
asking
ever go to the
for
Circle
a bribe
again,
for myself.
maybe I'll see you there.
Well, maybe. Alright, but for now, I'm out of here. Little dwarf person.
It's hard to believe we have a king again. I suppose the ancestors truly favor the Idukans.
Okay. I'm going to trigger this conversation again, going over this bridge. Because it's the one spot I remember there was one.
Why are you smiling like that? You look suspiciously like the cat that swallowed the pigeon.
Canary.
What?
I look like the cat that swallowed the canary.
I once had a very large cat, but not my point. My point is, why are you smirking?
You were watching her with great interest, I might add. In fact, I believe you were enraptured.
She's our leader. I look to her for guidance.
Oh, I see. So what guidance did you find in those swaying hips?
No, I wasn't looking at, you know, her
Wind.
hind quarters.
Certainly.
I glanced in that direction, maybe, but I wasn't staring or really seeing anything.
Of course.
I hate you. You're a bad person.
They're cute together. Okay. It would be Morrigan in more places though, because she's she will pick up both of them a lot, and it's funny. I bet Zephyrin would get along. Let's take those two somewhere. Okay. But for now. Which I don't know where we're going now. Let's see. Let's see what we have in our journal. Rogue doesn't need to know. He'll figure it out. And Rogue made me take all the risk, right? He basically sold me the lyrium and then told me where I could resell it, which I did, but he doesn't need to be involved in that, so I don't care about him anymore. No, Orta in the Diamond Quarter. I'll go talk to her. And these two I'm also not going to worry about. Okay. I can go talk to Orta. And then I'm going to leave here for good.
And so I shall.
Diamond Quarter. To the right. So how would I... Sorry. It's a cough drop. That I'm sucking on here. So how would I do that part in the novel, right? With this quest, you got Orta. So if there was, for the Orta quest, where she asked you to look for records while you were down there, I would have dealt with that on the way back up. Of course, unless Orta... Yeah, let me pause here for a moment. Unless Orta was a very important plot point later, I wouldn't even bother mentioning that. I would just cut that whole thing out, right? I would not put that in a novel. A side quest like that, because that's really what that is. In fact, that's exactly what that is. It's literally a side quest. Where Orta wanted me to look for some papers while I was down in the Underdark, or the Deep Roads. Sorry. And I found them and then returned them to her. But it doesn't really affect the overall plot. And it doesn't really affect my character arc. Or any of my companions' character arcs. So neither the major character nor any of the main characters are affected by this, nor is the overall plot. And because it doesn't affect anything, I wouldn't even put it in there. I would just not have something like that in a novel. If it did have some kind of effect later, if I wanted to bring it up, maybe in the denouement or in the before the climax. Where Orta, the fact that she's a noble, now she can help me out. Maybe I'm in trouble, and suddenly here comes this dwarven, host that says, "Hey, we were sent by the noble Orta to help you." That would be a great little surprise bit near the ending. Then it would be a great thing to put in there. But I would not have her come back up. Okay, so that's how the Orta wanted. The Dagna quest, I would have that done by a letter, right? I would stop by the tower on my way back to wherever I go next. And I would say, great, she's accepted. Send a messenger. Here's where you can find her. I wouldn't go myself. Unless there is some reason for the main character to return to Orzammar. Maybe there is, but so far. But just to return to give that message and then leave adds, again, nothing to the plot and nothing to the character arc, so I wouldn't have that part in there. I would definitely want to put somebody like Dagna in there just to say, hey, this is what... Because that helps with the world building, right? It reveals character a bit, because it shows that I'm willing to help people, or that the main character is willing to help people. I keep saying I as if I'm... well, you know what I mean, right? The main character. So, sorry, I'm a little stuffed up still. I have the cold. So I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say. But because of the... Right. So because Dagnan does become important later, it would be good to see that in there and show that you helped her get into the circle. Because then, in Book 3, Inquisition... and she shows up again, she wants to join the Inquisition because... Oh, it's a different main character, though. But it's because... And she's this nice seed, flow through. And she's a good character. So you'd want to have... Sometimes you just want a side character because they're fun to have in there and people like interacting with them. and it's fun to read the scenes with a fun side character, especially if the same character shows up in multiple books with multiple main characters. You can see how she interacts with different ones. So, not saying Dagna's not a good idea for a novel. She would be great in a novel. Exactly as she is. And, yeah, it's just the scene of going to the tower and then walking back all the way to Orzammar for 2 weeks. Did you say the round trip was 2 weeks? Okay, so even though a week either way, so that's 2 weeks I've spent just to send a message, which was absolutely not necessary to send. I mean, which could have just been a messenger. So that's how I would have done that. Maybe I'd talk to Irving, I'd convince him, I'd pay our tuition because I'm like insanely wealthy. Even, how much do I have? Yeah, almost 800 gold pieces, which is a lot. Considering that, like, the most powerful magical items sell for like 50 to 60 gold, and most mundane items sell for a few silver. So, yeah, 800 gold is a lot. That's basically the point where there's nothing in any of the kingdoms that I can't buy. But let us go on. Let us find out where to go next. Oh yeah, Orda Assembly Hall. Okay. Oh, in the assembly, not even in the... Okay. So I'm in Diamond Quarter now, right? Yeah. So I'm going to go around the corner to the right, to the top of it. And let's see what the criers say, because that's always fun.
News of the hour. Supporters of disgraced Lord Harrowmont take to the streets. Pandemonium increases by 10%.
Only 10%. Hey, there's Orda.
I've been hoping you'd return to Orzammar. Oh, I have so much to tell you. The other houses repaid their debts to my house,
Well.
and I had enough money to send an expedition into our old Tig.
Well.
We found so many things. I kept some for you. I said I'd repay you, didn't I?
I don't need these gifts. I'm glad things turned out well for you.
I could never fully repay what you've done for me, but this is a start, I hope. Walk well, and may fortune always smile on you, Grey Warden.
Cool. Ooh, 10 gold. Alright, quest completed. Okay, done, or not going to do. Yeah, I'm not going to. So this quest, right? Talk to Kamen. You spoke to Gaina, or unable to change her mind about Kamen. She thinks he's a child and refuses to consider him until he completes his hunt. Well, that's her right. She has the right to, make whatever criteria she wants on the guy she's going to date. And if he doesn't mean it, that's his problem. Flemeth is assuredly dead. Her secrets and stored grimoires are yours to loot and do with you please. Yeah, so I gave the sword to what's-her-face? Morrigan. Locate Sten's sword. Okay, so there's another side quest I need to complete, or want to complete before. This one's not done because I couldn't get the grimoire for some reason. The sword I can probably find. I'm not going to worry about this Watchguard of the Reaching thing. Blacksword and the regulars are just various side quests. Oh, okay. So I could, if I happen to come across them, I'll give them some of them. Maybe it's collective. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Side quest, side quest, side quest. I'm not going to worry about any of these. Or veteran Rexel. Yeah, okay. No specific leads, but I might come across them. Master Pheasant, we go free sailors, robbed by foreigners, his money orders like a sextant. which I may come across at some point. Oh, he is making me another set. Oh, he's probably done with that. I could go to Denerim and get my armor. Let's see. Lothering, was there still... Okay, those are done. Oops. With it still open. Oh, Redcrest. Gather the army. I guess the only thing left to do. Turn to Arl, Edmund, and Redcliffe and prepare to head to Denerim. Alright. That's what I'll do. Let's go to Redcliffe. I don't think any of the... Oh, no, the sword. Sten's sword. That's what we do next. Okay. And then we will go to Denerim. Or Redcliffe. Earl Redcliffe. This is all done. You defeat the demon. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Gather the army. Okay. To Sten's sword. So let's leave here. We'll go to...
As you desire.
We'll exit Orzammar. Go back to camp so we can switch people.
News of the hour. Balin is king. Future of Orzammar secure.
Nothing I say is provably false.
Nurav.
I can't believe the Assembly was foolish enough to put Balin on the throne. We will all suffer for it.
Yep, and I'm going to level up my characters because I just noticed that they're waiting for me to do that. Oh boy. Cleansing aura. Waves of healing and cleansing energy revenate from the caster, healing health to all nearby allies for a few seconds. Yeah, that sounds good. An arcane shield. Let's see, what are the spells are good? Should have any spells in entropy or spirit. She got all the healing spells with this. Glyph of warding. Oh, our glyphs. Spell wisp. Swarm. Oh, those all sound fun. I think I'll get that tree. And Liliana. Okay, dexterity. Poison. No, tactics slot. I think these give extra tactics slot, so we'll see. We'll give her assassin abilities, bard abilities. She's already got all the archery things. So yeah, let's give her some more. Oh, let's give her bard stuff. Why not? Sorry about that. One moment. Refill my water bottle again here. Ooh. Got stuffed up sinuses, which are affecting my lungs now, which is really annoying. Hopefully it gets better soon. If I get over all this. Oh, courage. Okay. I'm just going to give her these abilities. Done with that. And now we're heading towards... Oh, back to camp to pick up Sten. And then go find Sten's sword.
Of course.
Yay. Right, which way was the exit? Oh, this is the proving again. Okay, quick dialogue. No? Not gonna do it? What if we go into the proving and come back out? I love how all these dead people are just gonna be there forever now.
Alistair, may I have a word?
Of course. Anything for my favoritist mage ever.
It seems you and our fearless leader are inseparable these days. Joined at the hip, almost.
That's a bit of an overstatement, don't you think?
Well then, now that you're in an intimate relationship, you should learn about where babies really come from.
Pardon?
I know the Chantry says you dream about your babies, and the good Fade spirits take them out of the Fade and leave them in your arms. But that's not true. Actually, what happens is that when a girl and a boy really love each other...
On Dresden's flaming sword, I know where babies come from.
Do you? Do you really?
I certainly hope so.
Oh, all right then. Oh, look, you're all red and mottled. How cute.
You did that on purpose.
Now, Alistair, why would I do such a thing?
Because you're wicked. That frail old lady act, I'm so not fooled. I'm onto you now.
That's it. Okay.
Lovely.
That's a good revelation of character, right? And, well, you know, Alistair might not actually know this. I don't imagine it's something they taught the Templars. Yeah, Alistair's barely more than a child.
Very happy.
Oh, not this again. I'm ready this time.
I just wanted to say that this was something good for both of you. Being a Grey Warden isn't easy. I'm glad you found each other.
Oh, yes, I bet you are indeed.
Cherish this. It may not last.
And?
That's all I had to say.
Really? No pinching my cheeks? No making me blush?
Of course not. I like you, Alistair. You deserve to be happy.
That's why he likes that helmet.
Not even pinching my cheeks a little?
Oh, so disappointed. I love the relationship. Kind of insensitive for her to be talking about this right in front of Liliana here. But I guess she's got to get used to it. Sorry, Liliana. We could have been good together. But I fucked up. Okay. I thought leaving here would go to the road map. Maybe it's over here somewhere. I know it's over here somewhere. Soon, there it is. Yes. To camp first, and then to Redcliffe. Robes don't help as much as you think against swords and axes. I wouldn't think they'd help much at all.
I really don't know how to ask you this.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go.
No, I mean, yes. I mean, I'm a little nervous, sure. Not that this is anything bad or frightening or... Well, yes. Oh, how do I say this? You think it would be easier, but every time I'm around you, I feel as if my head's about to explode. I can't think straight.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Oh, I don't mean it like that. I mean...
Oh, poor
all right,
Alistair.
let me start over. Here's the thing. Being near you makes me crazy. But I can't imagine being without you. Not ever. I don't know how to say this another way. I want to spend the night with you, here, in the camp. Maybe this is too fast. I don't know, but I know what I feel.
I thought you'd never ask. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hope this doesn't get me demonetized. Not that I'm monetized. No one's too bad.
According to all the sisters at the monastery, I should have been struck by lightning by now.
No, God. One of her reactions is, not for that performance. I don't think I'm not going to be mean to him. I will tease him, though, a little bit. It could still happen.
Sure. But if you get hit by the lightning afterwards, it hardly seems like an effective deterrent. You do realize the rest of our little party here is going to talk, right? They do that.
Yes. Let them talk. I don't care.
Oh, sure, now you say that. By tomorrow, it'll be icy glares and awkward silences right before battle. Just you watch. So, what now? Where do we go from here?
Well, now you're going to stay in camp while Sten and I go search for a sword. Where do we go now? I really don't know. Ooh. I mean, he's going to become king. He can't have an elven queen. I don't think the people of Ferelden are ready for that. Why should we go anywhere? We stay together no matter what? Yeah. We have a Darkspawn horde to defeat.
You're so practical. You make me proud. All right, I get the hint. We have a lot to do, right? And we should do it.
Yes.
Before we go, have I told you that I love you? I did. Well, it won't kill you to hear it again, will it?
Maybe. Am I killing you? Just keep moving. Okay. No, I'm going to say it back. Cement our relationship. There we go.
See?
I love you too.
Was that so hard?
Hey. First night. Oh. Achievement unlocked. I love achievements in games, especially for things like this. Get a special badge because you slept with the knight. Okay. What's up? Now I'll have time to talk to everybody again later. I'm gonna go find Sten's sword. Sten?
Yes.
Morrigan.
Indeed.
And Liliana.
Indeed.
Get an archer. 2 frontline warriors, two frontline people, 2 back people. Where is Sten's sword found? I need to make that quest active. Can I do that from here? Tactics, change, journal. Make active. Now, if I go to the map, will it show me? Shows me the camp. That doesn't help. Map. Doesn't show me where it is. Ugh. Okay, let's go back to the journal and see if it had any clue about it. Can kill the farmers. He awoke within a sword. The bears that value their swords highly and do not part with them. The thought that the sword might still be lost drove suddenly. You try to track down a sword. So where would it be? Okay. Sten, I don't know where your sword is. I don't know if this battlefield is the battlefield. Okay. I cannot travel at this time. Why can't I travel this time? Try this again.
Yes.
Sten.
Indeed.
Indeed.
I can't go there. Okay, so that's probably not where it is. Okay, that was the Brazilian ruins, Brazilian forest. Falsat, Oscar. Docks. Temple. Village of Haven. Village, I don't know where of these would be Sten's sword. I don't know, man. Okay, he woke up at Lothering, which is destroyed. Okay, all these. Okay, that doesn't help. You know, I don't know where Sten's sword is, so I'm gonna give up on that quest for now. Let's go to Denerim. No. Redcliffe. There's no Redcliffe. The Blight. Oh, Redcliffe, gather the army. Active, go back here. Go there. So if we're going there, I'm taking
Indeed.
Alistair.
Yes.
And Hammett Morrigan is the wit, which
Indeed.
I think her spells are a little more destructive. Oh, not Redcliffe Village. Oh, Redcliffe the... Damn it. I'm at Redcliffe Castle. All right.
Of course.
They still leave all their corpses laying around too. We're just standing here with all these dead people. Okay. Hello, Tegan.
You have restored Eamon. I am most grateful. It's up to him what happens next. If anyone can force an end to the Civil War, he can.
Oh, right. We gotta end the Civil War before we can end the Civil Blight, or before we can end the Blight. So let's do that first.
I understand you've acquired all the allies you could. That's good. We can call the Landsmeet if you are ready. I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me.
Let's go.
Excellent. I shall make the arrangements. Let us be off to Denerim, and may the Maker watch over us.
The elves, the mages, the Templars, what's left of each. The dwarves. They're all on my side.
Denerim is the heart and soul of Ferelden. It was the city of King Calenhad, the birthplace of Andraste. As stubborn as a Mabari, and as good to have on your side. If we defeat Loghain here, the rest of the nation will follow us. By calling the Landsmeet, I've struck the first blow. The advantage, for the moment, is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself, to oppose us directly. He will strike back at us. The only question that remains is how soon.
Loghain, this is an honor that the Regent would find time to greet me in person.
How could I not welcome a man so important as to call every lord in Ferelden away from his estates, while a blight claws at our land?
He finally admits it's a blight.
The blight is why I'm here. With Cailan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. It's Queen, and I lead her armies.
If Enora rules, let her speak for herself.
And who is this, Eamon? Some new stray you picked up on the road? And here I thought it was only royal bastards you play the nursemaid to, not elven derelicts.
Oh, he just admitted Alice was a royal bastard.
The royal part. That's a start.
That's good. I'm Janilla of the Grey Wardens.
You have my sympathies on what happened to your order. It is unfortunate that they chose to turn against Ferelden.
They did no such thing.
You should curb your tongue. This is my city, and no safe place to speak treason.
You speak
for anyone. There is talk that your illness left you feeble, Eamon. Some worry that you may no longer be fit to advise Ferelden.
Illness? Why not call your poison by its true name? Not everyone at the Landsmeet will cast aside their loyalties as easily as you and these sycophants.
How long you been gone from court, Eamon? Don't you recognize Rendon Howe, Arl of Amaranthine, and Terran of Highever?
And current Arl of Denerim, since Urien's unfortunate fate at Ostagar. The Regent has been generous to those who prove loyal.
So you're the one who butchered my kin.
When the animals turn against their masters, it is sometimes necessary
you're gonna
to
die.
the herd.
I can't wait to kill you. Oh, look, the Regent owns a talking ass.
Don't interrupt, Churl. Your betters are talking.
Oh.
Enough, Catherine. This is not the time or place.
Catherine?
I had hoped to talk you down from this rash course, Eamon. Our people are frightened. Our king is dead. Our land is under siege. We must be united now if we are to endure this crisis. Your own sister, Queen Rowan, fought tirelessly to see Ferelden restored. Would you see her work destroyed? You divide our nation and weaken our efforts against the Blight. Your selfish ambitions to the throne.
I like how he talks. Okay, notice he talks only about the good of Ferelden, how everybody else's selfish ambitions of the throne, how only he can save it. It's good classic villain stuff without, being mustache-twirling evil. You could almost believe he has the best interest of Ferelden at heart. Of course, we know better because we saw him to betray the king at Osgore, but everybody around him doesn't know that, and he's not revealing it, so that's great. Let's see, if you truly want to save this land, stand with us. Yeah, let's appeal to his... maybe not his better nature, but the better nature of the people who are supporting him, if they have any, if there's any who aren't just this guy who I'm going to kill later. If you truly want to save this land, stand with us. That sounds like a good thing for Janella to say.
I should put my faith in untried foreign hands.
Do
you think
from
I'm
here.
blind? Kaelan depended on the Grey Warden's prowess against the Darkspawn, and look how well that ended.
Point
to speak of reality rather than tall tales. Stories will not save us.
I cannot forgive what you've done, Loghain. Perhaps the Maker can, but not I. Our people deserve a king of the Theron bloodline. Alistair will be the one to lead us to victory in this blight.
Oh, is that all I have to do? No pressure.
Yeah.
The Emperor of Orlais also thought I could not bring him down. Expect no more mercy than I showed him. There is nothing I would not do for my homeland.
Yeah, the problem is only the Grey Wardens can stop the blight. But I guess he doesn't know that. He puts his faith in armies, right?
Well, that was bracing. I didn't expect Loghain to show himself quite so soon.
Have you known him a long time?
My sister married King Merrick while he was still in exile. At that time, he and Loghain were inseparable. The wild prince who'd never seen the inside of a castle and a farmer's son. When Loghain joined Merrick's rebels, he was just a raw-boned boy, but he got on one knee to swear that he would see Ferelden free or die trying.
So now he's a hero. And now he kills Merrick's son and steals his throne.
And conspires with a blood mage to poison me. It is a bitter dose to taste. The Chantry speaks truly about the corruption of power. If a man like Loghain could go and do this, I would never have believed he would do anything but what was best for Ferelden. We need eyes and ears in the city. Loghain has been here for months. The roots of all his schemes must begin here. The sooner we find them, the better we can turn them to our advantage. Go have a look around, and see what you can turn up. Better yet, find the nobles who have arrived for the Landsmeet. Test the waters. See how many will support us. When you're ready to talk strategy, come upstairs to my sitting room. We can lay out our plans for the Landsmeet then.
So we gotta do prep work for the Landsmeet. So that's cool. It gives us... I like the way that... Okay, so from video game, it makes sense, right? Because here we've got this big important thing coming up, but we've got to do a lot of preparation for it. So here's a series of side quests they can give us, all of which feed to the main quest line, which is great. So let's get to investigating things. What is this? Ogren's Den. Oh, oh, so we are no longer... Our new camp is this castle, I guess. So let's investigate where everybody is and who's here.
The Redcliffe servants are intolerable. I don't care if their household is 10 times the size of ours. They're visitors here. They should show some manners.
Yeah, good point.
Excuse me, I have to dust the Earl's sitting room.
Are you from Denerim?
No, I'm from Redcliffe. Lady Isolde brought me here to be her chambermaid last spring. I've family here, though. I beg your pardon, sir, but I really can't be seen standing about. The housekeeper will have my head. Good day.
Yeah, I would know her if she was from Denerim, because I'm from Denerim. It was interesting, the one who's complained about the Redcliffe servants, or the people from Redcliffe, because I wonder if she would speak that way if I was not an elf.
I trust you've made yourself comfortable.
Like if they had a different dialogue line that she would say to a human, because that seems like the kind of thing a servant would not say to most people in this society. Actually, I was hoping for silk sheets and candied grapes.
Why don't we ensure Loghain won't have us all executed first, and worry about how to celebrate later?
Well, okay.
This is Erlina. She's...
I am Queen Enora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak for herself.
Yeah, let's let her do that. Why would Enora ask us for help?
The Queen, she is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer. He tells her not to trouble herself.
I'm still not seeing where our help comes in. So she'd rather side with us than her husband's murderer? I'm still not seeing where our help comes in.
So she goes to how? A visit from the Queen to the new Isle of Denrim is only a matter of courtesy. And she demands answers.
I guess that didn't go well.
He calls her every sort of name, traitor being the kindest, and locks her in a guest room.
Oh. Loghain would allow that?
King Kellen was like a son to him, and Loghain left him to die. Does he love Enora more? Who can say? I think her life is in danger. I heard Hal say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Arl Eamon.
Give me one good reason to believe this crazy story. Yeah, I don't trust her.
Because you do not want Loghain ruling Ferelden, and if Enora can speak at the Landsmeet, her voice would sway many nobles.
We may have no choice but to trust Enora. The Queen is well loved. If Loghain succeeded in pinning her death on me, I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take.
All right. We should expose this plot against Enora to the nobles.
And who would tell them? Me? An elf escaped from Orlais? What Ferelden noble would listen to my words? Rescue my queen, and I promise she will reveal all, and at the time when it will hurt Loghain most.
Okay, so what do you propose we do?
I have some uniforms. I'll hire so many new girls every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you to the servants and friends. We must slip in and out with my queen before anyone is the wiser. I will go ahead to House Estate. Meet me there as soon as you can.
Okay. There we go. Quest number 1. Rescue the queen. That sounds fun.
I'm glad you decided to help. With Enora's knowledge, we have a far better chance against Loghain.
You truly think Loghain's daughter would turn on him?
From Erlina's story, he turned against her first. If he truly intends to sacrifice her, I think it will be strong motivation to break the parental bonds. In any event, I would far rather have the opportunity to ask such things of her than simply hear about her murder. If Enora speaks out against Loghain, hers would indeed be one of the most powerful voices of the Landsmeet.
All right. But if I break in, can't they frame me for her murder? That's a good point.
No more easily than without you there. There will be none to see it, save those who are already loyal to Loghain.
Yeah, that's a
Given
good
your
point.
reputation, Warden, I think Loghain knows it's safer to carry out his plots far from where you can disrupt them.
Yeah, so he's not trying to lure me there. That does make sense. All right, I'll go meet Erlina.
Don't trust either of them. I don't know Enora well, but I know enough to be sure she has her own ambitions in this. But I think, for now, we can be confident that ours overlap. Good luck.
All right. That's what I call she betrays us. But it may not matter. Oh, is this my room? I don't need that. Anything else in here? A book. What's the book? Let's read the book. New codex, King Merrick Theron. Okay, remember how I did the codexes? They tend to be info dumps, stuff that we learn elsewhere, summations of things. So I will leave it up here long enough. That should be long enough to pause if you want to read it. And then I'm going to close it unread myself because I'm not interested in reading those. Yeah, I don't want to read the codexes. They're too long and info dumpy, and I like the information to be spread out, put out, distributed more organically than that. Through conversations, through insights, through asides, whatever. Things people say, the way people react to people, things like that. And I've pointed out a few of those as we come. If you wonder what I'm talking about, look for the early sessions when Janella first joins the Grey Wardens. Because talking about the Grey Wardens there was a great example of how to do that organically. And now that we're here, let's see if Morgan has anything to say.
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire. I await your command.
No more things. Oh, I like how they have her sharing a room with Dog Meat, who she doesn't like. Hopefully somebody's walking him. You again, I'm going to talk to you. Okay, let's go down here. And, oh, hey, hello, guard.
I didn't think the Arl would pull through, but he has, hasn't he? That certainly is a miracle.
You're welcome. That was a miracle. It took blood magic. Oops. I had to send Morrigan bodily to the Fade.
This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? Something I can help with?
What do you know of this place?
Denerim is Ferelden's most important city, yes? This is the seat of power, the jewel in the crown of the king. She is Ferelden's heart. Her walls are strong, but within them lies so much beauty, just like the country and the people.
Okay. Let's move on then. I want to talk to everybody
I
because...
hope all the accommodations are to your liking, Warden. Please let me know if anything is troubling you.
The Redcliffe servants are intolerable. I don't care if their household is 10 times the size of ours. They're visitors here. They should show some manners.
That's a good point.
You know, I could get to like this. The last time I came to Denerim, I stayed at an inn so filthy the bedbugs had fleas. What say you? Again? I'm game.
We need to end this? No. We don't want you to leave? No. Neither one of those things. Okay. We need to end the... Oh, yeah, I forgot that. I also had a thing with him. It's not really a romance. We just slept together a few times.
This is not as defensible as I would like, but it will do. You called.
I wanted to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak, then.
That's enough for now.
Then I suggest we move on.
Okay.
As you wish.
I want to find his sword, but I don't know where to look for it.
Here, Corella, take this. Tell me if it's in need of any more spice.
That must be Corella.
Can't talk now, sir. Mistress Agatha would have my hide.
Kitty cat. Little cat on the table.
Dinner's not ready yet, and don't ask. It'll be served when it's done, and that's that. Now, shoo, out of my kitchen.
Oh, who I am.
Tell me if it's in need of any more spice.
Guess we're going out to Denerim.
Yes.
Indeed.
Okay. A few minutes left. I'm not sure where we're going now. Need to talk to all the nobles, but I guess they're not all in the castle. They're scattered around Denerim, so that's where we're going to go looking for them. Let's see, Wonders of Thanos, noble, probably somebody in there. Sorcerer Kylan, I don't know by him. Let's go to the tavern. Not Noble Tavern, and see what's up with that.
Used to come here in the winter when I was small. I slept with the hounds.
It's Antivan tradition to throw coins in such a well as this. Supposedly it brings one luck.
And to where shall we go now? The city beckons.
Where indeed? When's the last time we saved? I don't know. Is this the tavern? Or is it over that way? I don't know. Let's see here. We're here. Unknown tavern is so far to my right and almost behind me. There it is. Recognize the sign. It's a noble getting gnawed. And it crashes as I enter. How nice. It hasn't done that for a while. Okay. You know, it's almost 7:30. It's just about the end of that, so I think this is a good time to end the whole thing. There. That way you don't have to see the entire background mirrored going back and forth. Yeah, so the game just crashed, and it's late anyways. It's close to the end of when I was going to end, so close to the time at which I was going to end. So I'm going to end it there, and thank you all for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube, or subscribe on Twitch, I guess, too. You can do that. And thank you very much, and I'll see you next Tuesday.